I'm not in all the way.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get situated.
You feel like a bunny hop. Hello, people of the internet. Rock and Roll Resale here.
Gretch.
I'm Brett. Today, we've got a mega haul. Mostly Gretchen.
Mega.
It's really big. Stick around. We've got some cool stuff to show you kind of all over the board, from the bins all the way to this, this is like this creepy guy. And a bunch of weird stuff from, I guess what, Goodwill, Savers. We're all over the place.
Yeah.
It's in our other video, but here's the haul. You want to start?
Yeah, I probably should.
You should start. Oh, there's some coffee because it's still morning.
Have some coffee. We can have some
Need some
coffee
caffeine
talk.
because it's going to be a long haul video.
We can have some coffee talk.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I already teased this, guys. This is Charlie Weaver, bartender. Now, if he was complete, if he had a box, a hat, and his glasses, he'd be worth $60 out of the gate. However, I have not tested him yet, but if he works, I'm going to ask for $40.
But he's mechanical.
And he's mechanical, yeah. The battery.
Oh, there's a little button on the back.
Yep, and
cool.
It's tin. You can tell it's really old. I mean, if you look at the bottom of it, and it's.
I'm going to start out with the biggest surprise. If you guys don't know, we never ever find these. This is crazy. Inline skates. Yeah, these are K2s. Yes, K2 EXO. They're worth about $40 to $50. Found them at Goodwill. They wanted only 7 for them. A lot of them they're now trying to sell for around 15. But again, we always try to get 20% off. So even those are only $11.99. But these will go quick. We've only got about
25 others.
700 more pair.
I think we're at 25.
Closet at HQ. So next.
That makes a big 2-5er.
Yep.
Okay, so next thing. Have you noticed that? Well, I started out with kind of a toy, but again, I'm trying to branch out, and I'm not going to apologize for having too many toys anymore. I decided I'm going to stop saying sorry because it's what I know and comfortable with, and they're fun to learn about. But as you can see, this is a bamboo platter. There was 8 of them, and actually a gal had them in her hands and put them back, and I decided to look them up. So I grabbed them. Now they have different designs. This is just one of them, but I'm going to put them in 2 sets of 4, and I think I can get between. I'll be conservative. I'll say 40 to 50 for each set of 4.
These are a little bit older. If you saw our video on the red tag clearance sale from the consignment store, what is that, Turnstile? We found these at that sale. These were $2. These are Red Wing size. Well, these are smaller.
Yeah,
they're
they
like
are
7s. USA 7. But I know they're going to sell. I need Gretchen to encourage her in the comments below to work with me and get some Doc Martens balm on these because she works her magic.
They're a little rough, but
she needs to do it. I'm trying to talk her into it. She says, you can do it. I'm not going to do it. So
I said I would do it. Really?
Yes.
This is going to be a long video. Okay.
Next.
All right, next. I'm going to keep it rolling here. So I'm going to do all 3. So as you know, I always look out for vintage games. I'm going to just do a quick through 3 of them. Here's one. This is one that we got at the consignment store. This is actually, I found it in Housewares, not toy section, and it was $10.
That's right.
But I think we
that
can
was
get
Salvation
40.
Army.
Yeah, and it's really kind of cool.
I actually played this before.
It's like a basketball. It's mechanical.
It's got the ball right
It doesn't
there.
have any parts. It's got the 2 baskets, 2 cardboard pieces that go at the end for the backboard, and the ball.
I played
That's
that
it.
game. It's really fun, actually.
Yeah, so that was one. Another one, this was kind of a little bit more boring. It's the Game of Life, blah, blah, blah. It's very common. However, this is from 1985. I did look in it, and it has all of the pieces. So that's another banger. That's probably, it's like $30, but it's an easy $30. So.
I like how you just potted all this crap on my
I know. Thank you.
I got
He's
it.
such a good boy.
I'm working on it. I'm trainable.
He's a good guy. Okay, and then lastly, Hi-Ho, Santa Claus. Now,
Who are you calling a hoe? A hoe.
I'm not going to go there. So it is not complete. It has a replacement cup that should be blue. Does not have all the pieces. However, one thing to consider about games is that even though it doesn't have all the pieces, if you decide not to sell it as a complete game, because I don't know, probably I could sell it for maybe $20, $25 as is. But I'm going to consider parting it out, like selling off the spinner, selling off the yellow cup and
The board's in nice shape.
The balls that are in it, and the board is in great shape too. And then the box has the instructions on the lid, so that's something that's also sought after. And as I've mentioned before, people will pay money for original boxes, even though, you know, obviously this one's been taped. You want to photograph the corners because a lot of people will ask if the corners are split or repaired.
Yep. Cool. You want to put that
Oh,
on your
put that
side?
on my
I'm
side.
already full up. Okay, so back to that Salvation Army video. This is a blender, of course.
It's big.
It's huge. I tested it at the store. They had an outlet. It was really kind of crazy because they had like this weird thing. I had to go by both the front doors between them on this little strip, and there's like people walking by me, and I've got this giant blender trying to plug it into the wall. Anyway, I plugged it in, doesn't work. Why did I buy it? Because this pitcher is worth 40 bucks alone. It's got a big bag of parts with it.
And the parts too, are
the
they
parts, yeah, because you've got a plunger. We've done things like bread machines, blenders, turntables, a lot of things. If you find stuff that's not working, you can actually part them out. Funny story, I bought a turntable last summer. Yeah, it was in the summer from a guy who said, oh, it works perfect. It didn't, got it home. I paid 50 bucks for it. I was really mad. And then I parted it out and sold it and made like 150 on it. So
Karma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, from that same trip, and I think it was in our last video really quick, but this is the doll that I got. This is a Vogue doll. By herself, she's not really worth a lot. I mean, I think she's worth, by herself, like $15, but she's dated 1957 based on her joints.
yeah.
But she's got 5 outfits. So I'm going to put her together with the 5 outfits. That brings her up to 40 bucks. Yep.
Cool.
What else you got?
We
We can switch out, or we can, well, whatever.
Yeah, I don't have as many. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go ahead. We got dead air. I'll go. Okay, so dead air alert. All right. Again, here are the baseball hats that we found at the thrift store. These are $2.99 each. We grabbed a couple of each. So they're 4 genuine parts hat, this black one, and then this guy, which is the blue standard logo one. And we'll probably get, what, Aspic 15 each?
Yeah,
Something like that?
they're cool. They'll sell this.
And, along with that,
No, please hold.
please hold. And this is another find. I'm so excited. Okay,
gotta put
this
the-
was
put a
still
hat
on
on
its
this
own.
guy.
But I got this primarily for our store because, obviously, hello,
Looks
bada
cool.
bing,
Yep.
bada boom, there we go,
I like
easy
that.
shoot. So, there you have it.
Cool. This is the most boring find right here. This is a foam roller.
Oh,
So
but
if you
it's
guys are into
dreamy.
fitness, we already have one of these. It's
Yeah,
a
but-
6x36. I think pretty much from what I've seen, and we did buy a couple. We've got a shorter one and a longer one. I got this yesterday at Goodwill, and it was like $6.99 minus 20%. But this is just purely a local flip. I suppose I could ship it in a triangle box, but we're gonna probably sell this for like 25 bucks locally. It's brand new.
I don't
Still
think
got
that'll
the
fit
tag
in
on
a
it.
triangle box. It's really
6x6. Yeah, probably not.
Okay,
Yeah.
anyway. Next, I've got a tank top. It's Quicksilver, and the reason why this caught my eye was bold, and it's Jamaican colors.
It's a
barley.
Rasta.
It's Rasta. So we kind of paid up for this one. It was $5.99, but I'm thinking we can get like $29 for it. $29.90, $30.
That's cool. You want to go with one more?
Yeah, I'll go with one more. The next thing that I found this was at a different trip. This is my side trip. I found a bunch of baby clothes, baby doll clothes. They're different. Baby clothes, baby doll clothes. These are baby doll clothes. These are vintage.
Not that much different
clothes.
in size though, from a
Yeah,
really small top.
exactly. So I just found a
tiny
bunch of them laying around. This is like a top, like a pajama, whatever. Little.
Are they for a specific doll or a certain scale?
I think
How
it's a
does it
certain
work?
scale.
Okay.
So at any rate, and then diaper to go with it, and then another dress. So I'm gonna group. I've got some more any odds and ends. I'm gonna group them all together and sell them for like $30. To that end, I separated this one out because I do have another pile at HQ that consists of Cabbage Patch Kid clothes, and so you can tell by the tag, Cabbage Patch, and so I will sell this as part of a lot as well.
Different one, yeah.
Different lot. Again, $30, maybe even $40, depending on.
Cool.
Because I have a pair of shoes too, so.
I'm going to try and bore you guys to death with my finds because they're kind of a little bit more generic than Gretchen's. I was out yesterday and found a Barbour shirt, Barbour. Anyway, nothing real super crazy. Got it for $6.99 minus 20%. So was that $5.59? It's just a basic plaid button-up shirt, but these go for like 20 to 30, depends on the pattern. And this is an XL. Probably shoot for 25 plus shipping, so just an easy, quick 20 bucks.
Cool. All right, so along the lines of clothes. Now, these are baby clothes. These are 0 to 3 months. These are vintage clothes. There is a market for it. So I've got 3 outfits. I've got a yellow outfit.
Not for dolls, actually for actual babies.
Yes, for actual
Yeah.
babies. This one is like a rubberized. Okay. Anyway, obviously matching set. I've got a blue one, a yellow one, and then I also have a pink one. I won't pull it out, and then a pair of shoes. So I don't know if vintage baby shoes are a thing or not, but
Maybe
they're
it's an
all in
outfit,
this thing.
right? Just group it
Yeah,
all together.
group it all together, call it a day.
Say it's Easter clothes.
Again, I'm thinking $30 for it. Easy. I should be able to get $30 for it.
Surprise, surprise, surprise!
And they just keep coming,
More
my gosh.
inline skate. If
What,
you
you pull
turn
them
your
out of your
back on a
butt?
couple pairs of these, yes, they're like
Seriously.
rabbits. You'll turn on, you're like, more
Are they
inline
multiplying?
skates. Where'd those come
It's
from?
like gremlins, right?
I can't help myself. You do toys.
Yeah.
I was gonna quit hockey last week. I still play. It was so terrible. I won't go into it, but I still play. It's fun. I skate. Trying to get her to inline this year and get her off her roller skates because inline is way cooler. Anyway, found these Solomons. They're awesome. Again, these I had to pay up for these $15 minus the 20%, so they're $11.99, which is a lot. But these are XTR speedsters. These are women's size 9, and they should go for around $70. So
Cool.
totally worth it. And we've got so many inlines that they start selling, we're just going to be cha-chinging the whole spring.
Store.
Yep.
Okay, next thing I got is a planter. Now, what caught my eye with this one is it was very colorful and very detailed. Typically, and this is a Relpo. Typically, the Relpos, they're, if they're just pretty basic, they're not worth much. They're worth maybe 15 or 20. However, based on the theme, 2 kids and a balloon, obviously, I don't know, someone's birthday, girl's birthday, I'm assuming, or it could be a boy's birthday.
Super
or
springy,
twins. I don't
you know?
know. Either way, this will command more money, so I'm gonna ask between 30 and 40 for it.
I like it. Here, I can
Isn't that
take that.
cool?
Yeah, do another.
Do another. All right.
Yep. She's got way more stuff than I do.
Curly.
That was pretty good. Actually, your guys' hair kind of matches.
Kind of. Oh, we won't talk about that. Oof, it's been quite the journey, hair journey. Thanks, Brad Mondo. He's my hero. Okay,
Exactly.
anyway. So Miss Piggy, I grabbed her. I have another Miss Piggy doll that's not worth as much. This one, obviously, she needs a little TLC. She had a rough night.
She's been out, yeah. She's doing the walk of shame right here back from Kermit's place.
Okay, but obviously she's wearing a dress. This one is worth a little bit more, and I will try to do something with her hair.
What do you think she's worth?
I think I'm gonna say I'll
20,
be conservative.
25?
25 to 30.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, she's a little bit more rare. So she's wearing the green dress. What you got?
This is super cool. All right, this is, I think, my best one. I've got, well, yeah, it's my best one.
That is cool. I don't think I've seen that.
This is big. So, Prince.
Who doesn't like Prince? Oh, I mean the racket.
Yeah.
It should be purple.
This has still got the tagger on it. As they say in England. Got the tagger right there. There's the tagger. Okay, so just found this one at the same Goodwill in Plymouth, I believe. And it's a Prince tennis racket bag. It's brand new, like I said. It's got a little bit...
It's got a cool logo.
Yeah, so I'm going to get to that. It needs a little bit of cleanup on it. It needs to be wiped down, but not a big deal.
Magic eraser.
Yep, got a magnetic closure. You see the S on there, like Russian was talking about this logo. So this is Maria Sharapova. So she used to be the #1 tennis player in the world for quite a while, a Russian gal. She kind of took over, I think, after it was like 10 years ago, wasn't it?
It was a little while ago.
She was super good. So this is like her signature bag.
And she's
And
super pretty too, I think. But
yeah, a
I
lot
think
of
the right one.
those Russian tennis players are
Yeah, she's
great
super
tennis
pretty.
players. They've got
Yeah.
good genetics. Yeah,
I mean, if you're into girls.
we hate them. We hate Russians because they're so good looking. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, that's it, coming from a German and an Irishman. Anyway, here's what we've got: it's got a 2-compartment bag. It's got backpack straps on it. It's super cool. These go for, I got it for $5. So how they price stuff at Goodwill just always surprises
It's
me.
beyond me.
This thing's like I think new, these were $2 to $2.50, and I'm gonna try to get $100 for this guy.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's
Super cool.
awesome.
Yep.
Okay, I am going to go with this one. This is a Tom Petty deal. Okay, good news, bad news. Good news is I found it. Bad news is there's 6 supposed to be 6 DVDs, and one of them is missing.
Oh, bummer.
Which is a bummer. So there's 2 trains of thought I have on this. I have one train of thought where, of course, I will part it out because it comes with a book, and then each of the DVD or CDs.
They're CDs, yeah.
Each of the CDs are obviously numbered, and I think I'm missing. I think it's number 2. I'm missing number 2. So 2 trains of thoughts. I'll either sell it and obviously disclose that it's missing the second disc, or I will part it out.
Yeah,
or
parting it out's gonna be a pain.
I have another. I have another. I have a
idea.
very.
Wait. Yeah,
wait,
you just had an idea.
Wait for it.
Just
I
had
do
an
have
idea.
a friend that she lives in LA, and actually it's another Gretchen, and she's a diehard Tom Petty fan. I may just give it to her.
Send it to her?
She's still devastated. Kind of like I am with Prince.
Yeah.
It's just
Well, he's
absolutely
cool.
devastated when he died.
Tom Petty,
So-
just a little musical sidebar. Tom Petty totally grew on me when he started, and I first heard him. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this guy's like Bob Dylan. He can't sing." The more you
That's
listen
his
to
charm,
him,
man.
he's a vocal stylist.
Yeah.
He's not a singer, and it worked. And the longer I've listened to him, the more I like it. And now, of course, he's gone, so we can't go see him in concert. But we
There are a
can
lot of
enjoy him.
vocal stylists in our world, like Duran Duran and Simon Le Bon.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he's a good singer, but he's got his own style, and to your degree, Tom Petty.
They're not
same
classically
thing.
great
Yeah.
singers, but it works.
Yeah. Okay. Should I go with? Okay, I will switch off.
Yeah.
Who remembers
You answered your own
Henry?
question. Not
Isn't
me.
he cute? Henry, that I had one of these.
Really?
These are actually very vintage, very collectible. This one is from Animal Fair, and he's smaller. I know the bigger ones go for like 50. Again, I'm sticking
Do all
with
of
30
them have
on
that
everything.
tag?
Yes, they all have the tag. Henry with an I.
Interesting.
He's super cute.
I've never even seen that
And
thing
he
before.
came with clothes, kind of like Snoopy.
Yeah.
He came with clothes and all that kind
Okay.
of stuff too.
It's really plain. I was going to say, what's the appeal? You want to do more? 'Cause
Do
I'm
more?
really down to 1, and then I got some I can
Okay.
drag up from the basement
So
if you want to.
remember, I don't know. Okay, I did on Instagram. I did a live feed, and these are just. Pardon me. These
Yep.
are just These are just a few of the pieces that I found. What my holy grail is for Fisher Price little people. That's what these are. Whoops, he's upside down. Ooh. Cowboy hat, little people. They're both plastic, and the car. My holy grail is I love it when I find that they're wood. The wood ones are worth a little bit more money.
Are those wood?
These are not. These
Plastic,
are
okay.
plastic. But anyway, I also have another chair with it too, but I'm not going to dig for it. But my holy grail, and I thought maybe I missed one of the pieces, and I was digging around for the other one.
Just
that I thought
savaging
fell.
that bin.
I
Where are
was
you?
like, I was a mad woman. I was like honey badger, like going through it. Anyway, but the holy grail is, if you don't know, is the dog.
And it's
Wood
got to be
dog,
made from
and-
wood.
Yes, and it has to be in really good condition.
What are
That
those
thing,
worth? Like 100 plus?
the dog, I've seen it anywhere from 75 to over like 110 for just the one dog.
Crazy.
These
they're hard to
guys,
find.
I mean, these guys are probably
You'll lot those up, yeah?
lot them up. I'll lot them up, and I'll lot all of this stuff together because they're kind of the same era. I'll lot them all up individually. They're probably worth maybe $6.
All right,
But-
step aside with the toys. We have a banger here. No, this actually is kind of interesting. We had a little bit of a discussion
Oh, I
about this
gotta
in
eat
the
crow.
last video.
Oh, I gotta eat crow.
Yep,
man.
yes you do. If you can guess what brand this is, just by the design, the parrot starts with a C-O-O-G-I. Coogie! Coogie! They've got this colorful logo too. They are more known for their sweaters, at least from what we know.
Well, and that's why I thought it wasn't the original Coogie.
And
I
we've
thought it was
sold a bunch
because
of these
Coogie's
sweaters.
like an old man label. Sorry,
Yeah.
Dad. I love you, Dad, but he had a lot of.
But
Coogie
they were
sweaters.
kind of the Big E sweaters and Cosby before he turned into an idiot. These are the shorts. So this is Coogie Australia. They're pretty minty, and I paid about only $5 for them. They've got the weird kind of like two-colored stitching. They're obnoxious. They're
The
size
embroidery is
34.
insane.
Yeah, it's great. That's all stitched in, and they're really nice. Oh, didn't have to pay much for them, and got them on a 20% off deal. Probably get about $30 profit on them. I'm going to kind of hold. I think the more obnoxious that stuff, the better. When we sold the sweaters, if it was 3, 4, 5, 6 colors, the more crazy the patterns, the better they are. The uglier they are, the better they sell for the more
Yeah,
money.
more
So
color. And to that end, here's the Coogie label. It's like a rainbow label.
Yeah.
And when I saw this inside label, I'm like, oh.
she's like, that's a different brand. It's a different brand.
And then I'm like, oh no, it's the same. However, it is made in the U.S. now. So there's
Interesting.
that.
Yep. Maybe
It's
so
an
they don't have
updated
to pay
version.
the Saving
could be-
it for something. Who
That could
knows?
be- Do you want me to go?
That's all I've got. Unless you want to go downstairs and grab that.
Okay, here's
thing.
one of my bangers. Okay, Microsoft games.
Here, I'll be right back. You listen to Gretchen. I got one more thing I can grab.
Okay, so I found these the other day on my own, and these are, it's called Age of Empires, and it's a Microsoft game, and there's the, oh, this is the expansion pack. Sorry, this is the game. But then I saw the expansion pack, and I noticed, now, I checked to make sure that the disc was in there, because a lot of times it won't be, but it is, both of them. Check the condition of the disc. I did see, this one needs a little bit of cleaning, so, but I did see comps on this guy alone for $100.
What?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a Microsoft
Sweet.
Age of Empires.
Says those
Yeah.
are older PC games. Cool. Do one more
Yeah.
and then we're gonna have to step back for this one. It's so amazing. Wait till you see it. It's gonna blow your mind. So crazy.
Okay, here's my next one. My next
Ooh,
one
that's good.
is a Vivitar Series 1 lens with the cover. It's always nice when it has the cover.
Needs a cover on the back too, though.
Does it? Oh,
Yep.
dang. It doesn't have.
Need to double check that it's not scratched up.
Is it still worth anything, you think?
If it's not scratched up, probably. I mean, those lenses are all over the map. I'm not a photographer.
This one, if it was, well, I didn't
Usually
know.
the bigger the zoom, if you've got anything from Canon, Fuji,
It's all about size, baby.
Vivitar, maybe a little bit
Yeah.
lower down. Again, I don't know enough to be a lot of help on that, but that
Okay.
is an older lens for a traditional 35mm camera. You can put them on some of the new mirrorless ones, but you usually need to get an adapter.
Yeah. I wonder if we can get a lens cap online.
They're
bet.
all over.
Yeah.
They're
Anyway.
literally pretty universal.
Yeah.
You can get one for like $2.
Yeah.
So that's not a big deal.
If that's the case and if it's in good condition, then we should be able to pull in about $50 for it.
I would think so.
Yeah.
All right, this is my last one, so I'm going to just shoot it right here. Ready? Gonna go back. Diesel.
I can't wait to see what you got.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Here we go with the
Coming
outdoor
in.
stuff.
Just getting in. All right,
Yeah,
so
and
this
it's not
is-
my new car.
Yes, it's actually the right size for Gretchen. It's got the horn for her. It's got the key, so she can kind of pretend she's driving. We don't allow her in real vehicles. Anyway, this thing is a little tykes. If you haven't seen these, it's called a Cozy Coupe. And I'm going to set this guy down here.
Is it a Cozy Coupe or Crazy Coupe?
It's the Cozy Coupe.
Oh, it's Cozy Coupe.
So, as you know, with all the crap we've been having to deal with lockdown, pretty much anything Little Tykes has been selling like crazy. We sold how many of those things last year? The play sets where they've got the slide on them and the forts and all that stuff. Probably 10 of them over the summer, with all different things with slides and anything Little Tykes outside is, I think, still going to be hot this summer. I only had to pay like $4 for that thing, and I'm pretty sure I can get 30 no problem on Facebook Marketplace pretty much instantly. Last year, actually, I found a Cozy Coupe with the trailer, and the trailers were in super high demand, so it's just a little accessory that goes off the back. There's a little hitch on it. And the trailer by itself, I sold for $80 for the trailer, and got the whole car for like 20. Sold the car as well. So
Cool.
that's all I got. Now I'm just gonna be like you and be the audience.
Okay,
Gretchen.
this doll is a strawberry shortcake doll. I've actually I just sold
That
one
looks
of hers. It is old, and it comes with this hat.
Huh.
Anyway, she's got.
She
this
looks.
hat.
Her
She's
face is
old.
different.
She's from the 70s.
Yeah, she's not as kind of happy and sunshiny as the
Yeah.
new one.
So that one I've already sold. I think I got like 24.
Cool.
This one is Annie from the play Annie.
Oh yeah.
Annie, when she was on Broadway. Applause. Not worth a ton. 15 to 20.
The claws makes a
Honorable
lot of
mentions.
plush. Yeah.
Whenever I see these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I looked for the accessories. I couldn't find them. But
Don't you already have
These-
Donatello, the blue one?
yeah.
Or are they
I
different? They're
sold-
different though.
Yeah, I sold a lot of these. I sold a lot of 4 of them for I think like 28.
Yeah.
So plus shipping, and let's just clarify too. When we're giving our prices here, it's always going to be plus shipping because we don't.
Yes.
I rarely, unless it's like something like media.
If it's gonna go first class or sometimes
Yeah,
media
this might.
other than that.
Yeah, these 2 might be free shipping.
Probably.
So another thing to look out for. Oh wait, and another. Speaking of strawberry shortcake,
This is a little mini
the
one.
mini one. Okay, another thing I look out for is again vintage. Vintage dice and game pieces. I found this dice. It's a diamond-shaped dice. It was unusually
That's
shaped.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, okay. And then one with this 32. 60.
Nerd alert.
I get it from you.
Yes, this is.
So
yes,
anyway, yeah, I just thought
this
it
is a
looked
Dungeons
interesting.
and
I grabbed
Dragons
it.
8-sided dice. Yep, I know that because I'm a nerd too.
You said it, not me.
Yeah, but those D&D books I did sell made about $400. So
Okay.
pays to be a nerd. Pays to be a
I do have
nerd.
another banger. I've got a couple bangers here. Okay, here is a
Holy
stack.
cow.
This magazine by itself
Oh,
goes for
interesting.
$7 or $8. But what I'm gonna do is
Hot rod?
it's rods. There's Hot Rod.
Huh.
There's Super Chevy. There's Model Aviation. I think these are the three.
Oh,
or
that's right. So they
Colorcraft.
do. This is cool. Look at the artwork in this. Again.
Yeah. So I'm gonna lot
That's
them
neat.
up based on whether it's the same title.
Oh, this guy tore all the covers. though.
Yeah,
Look at
I
this.
know, which
What
is
a
kind of a
bummer.
bummer. But I think I can still can still lot them up. Again, Hot Rod, Street Rodder. Again, I'm gonna probably put them in like 3 or 4 lots. And again,
Modern
30 is my magic
model
number.
aviation.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, there's a bunch of Model Aviation.
I think these are torn, so when they take these off the newsstand, I think they tear them so they're not resellable.
Oh, that could be.
That's because the magazine company
UPC
brings
code,
them in. They got the UPC. They take those things and I think they sell because that used to be like comics back in the days of Schindler's.
Yeah.
They get
Model.
they get money back from the manufacturer.
Aviation. Top Gun Invitational right
That's
here.
cool. Look at that.
Model Aviation, a bunch of Model Aviation, so
Cool.
and Hot Rods. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna line them up and see how they do. Just again, trying to something
I'm gonna
new.
be skeptical. Usually I go along with pretty much everything she says because that's just what I do. Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, I don't know if you're gonna get with the torn covers. I'm not so sure on that one. But hey,
Maybe not. I'll take that.
I've
into
been
account. Take a couple bucks off, whatever.
the Coogie thing. Like I'll come clean. Look, next video if I'm wrong, which I probably will be between me and you, I will come clean and let you know that I was wrong about that because I've been skeptical on some other things. I'm like, you can't sell a German marble from 1920 for $100, and then what'd she do? She
I sold
sells
one
it
for 120.
$120. So. I'm
Okay.
happy to be wrong on that count.
You'd be happy to know I got a replacement wheel for one of our rollerblades.
What
I
is
just
it?
found it. I just thought it'd be funny. It's just literally, it's a rollerblade wheel.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the size.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
it's a 76
this is a Carriage Princess. This thing is from 2004, and yeah, I think it's worth
Is
about
it Cinderella?
25 or 30 for this one.
Here, I can be your.
You be my bubble.
I'll be your assistant.
Thank
Yep.
you. Next up is this bag. It caught my eye. It looked old. It is. It's an Air.
This bag is not in my bag.
Nope.
Alexis, I didn't ask you, man.
Alexa.
Oh,
No,
Alexa.
Alexis.
Oh, sorry.
Sure.
Shush.
Yep, we need to be.
Okay, this is Air
Thanks,
Italia. So this is an airline bag from
Wow.
Air Italia, and it's a thing. It's a thing. So
I'm sure people probably collect them.
yep, they collect it. It's this part is leather. I wasn't sure about the other parts, but this it looked like it could be fakey. I think the shoulder. I don't think the shoulder strap was real leather.
No,
But I looked
probably
it up
not.
though.
But the bag quality actually,
Yeah,
the
it's really-
material
it's heavy.
feels really nice, but the handle's cheap. But
Yeah.
people collect. We actually found our neighbor. We were having a garage sale like 2 years ago, and she was selling these little like what they call like a adopt kit. So it's a little thing that they hand you on an airplane, right? If you're in first class, and they were made by Toomey. Remember these?
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're just like a Delta thing, Toomey little bag, and she had like 20 of them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Noreen, these things are worth a bunch of money. Anything with Toomey on it. And she's like, no, those aren't worth any money. The airline stuff, people love it. Somebody bought like 6 or 8 of those things in a lot from us, and we thought they're probably doing it for a bachelor party.
Oh yeah.
You know, I just hand every guy a thing. Anyway, but
Especially if the
worth a lot
airline
of
is
money.
no longer around, like the Northwest
Even
Orient
better.
plane that we sold. And I found another one. Actually, I didn't buy it. It was from United Airlines. It was one of those
Oh,
packs
really?
that you get if your flight's canceled and you have to stay somewhere overnight. And you're like, yeah, geez, we're sorry. Here you go.
Yeah.
It was one of those kind of overnight bags. But I looked it up. It was only worth like $10 or $12.
Cool.
Okay, next thing I got was Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a Stanley. It's got the lid. It's got the screw top. But what was really cool about this one is I noticed it was a power pack and it's got Cummins on it.
Oh.
So Cummins
So
is
they make
very
diesel
collectible.
engines. Yep.
Yeah, Cummins Engine Company. Being a truck girl, I kind of had that.
Yeah, because I think this by itself, unless it's super vintage, not awesome, but that makes it. You're saying, yeah.
Speaking of trucking,
I can see that. Yes.
yeah, that whole Rita Hayworth thing, I misquoted, so it was Mansfield, not Rita Hayworth. So if you watch that one video, and I know someone already commented on it, and that is correct. I had the wrong person in mind.
You were
I went
what?
down
You
that
were,
road.
you were what?
I was
Say it.
I was wrong. I can say it. I can
know.
say it. But same era though,
Yes.
because Rita
I didn't-
Hayworth
and-
actually lived a long, happy life.
To be fair,
Thankfully.
I didn't have any idea that was
Okay.
the case. So.
All right. Next.
Yeah, are you
wait.
done? Are you done? Are
No,
you
I
guys
got
bored
one
yet?
more.
Look,
I
if
got
you
one
like what's happening here, rock the like button. Leave a comment. Tell Gretchen she's wrong and I'm right, like usual. Subscribe. Do something. Don't just sit there. Do something. Because we got more stuff we're going to be trying to help you out with here and just showing you this crazy crap that we find. So
These are taped, but these
Yes.
are bindings, and they're worth about $50. I looked at them.
it's half of a binding.
No, yeah, the front
It's the
clip.
that's
But
the
people
back.
sell them. Yep.
That's the back because
yeah.
it's got the
Oh,
brake
yeah,
on
so-
it, so you clip in there.
Yeah, it's the brake, and people apparently buy just the brakes because they had just the brakes listed when I looked it up. Okay.
And they're what, marker? So good.
I think so. Another thing I found, being a Tonka girl, Tonka truck, I thought this one was very unusual. I don't know how much it's worth.
Huh.
I got it because, okay, it's first off, it's Tonka, and I have a soft spot for it. But it's also different, and it does look like it's really old. Some of the Tonka trucks, though, they're not worth much. So I'm going to guess that this is maybe
10, 12 bucks.
hopefully it's worth 10 to 15 bucks. And if it's worth more, awesome.
So be
but
it.
yeah, but this one is part die cast, part plastic.
Huh. We're already
a
at the
mixture.
30-minute mark.
Okay.
We want to
I
land the
only
plane
got,
here?
yes, I just have a
Yeah,
couple
we're
more.
coming in for landing here, guys. You're going to take up your
Yes.
whole day
Oh.
watching videos.
Oh yeah.
This will be a good one for Monday morning if you don't want to do your work. Just tune this one in. You just watch the whole thing. Take up half your day.
I got this banger, this guy, a list finder. I think it's worth like
What
30
is
bucks.
this?
I don't know. It's a list finder. I looked at Bates 2000 list finder. I don't know. I looked it up. It has a UPC.
Right.
I looked it up. Okay.
No idea.
Here's the banger that I did find though. I was pretty proud of myself. That was 99 cents.
It's electronic, huh?
Yep.
Right.
This is also electronic. I paid 99 cents for this dog guard. And this by itself, the receiver, I've seen it listed for between 75 up to 125.
We just sold 2 dog collars that I found
Oh, but wait, there's more.
on Nextdoor. Yep.
There's a dog collar. I'm assuming this is the dog collar that goes with it.
Hard to say.
I don't know, hard to say. Oh, but wait, there's more. There's
It's-
another dog collar.
Really? Usually they have a charging port for them too. So we
Yeah,
just sold
I
a
think I
couple of
got-
these.
I know. I grabbed I grabbed what was next to
Every
it.
single
I
thing.
did.
This goes with that, maybe? Oh.
And I grabbed this. And I grabbed
Yeah,
this.
we'll
I
try
got
not to
another-
figure it out here in front of you guys. This actually looks like it goes to a Wii. This is for Wii.
Oh.
I recognize this end of this cord. Look at this. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
100%. Probably not an OEM one. If it is, it's worth some money. That's a Wii cable. We've just been selling a bunch of Wii's, so I know that.
Yeah, and I got more, just a couple more dog collar things. I just grabbed everything that looked like it could be related. I don't know.
Oh,
what
here,
this
dog
is.
guard. This one actually says it.
Oh,
So
there
that
you
goes
go.
with it.
That's pretty good, right?
Cool, yeah. I mean, I don't know what it's worth, but so we just sold a couple dog collars. I bought off Nextdoor for 15 for 80 bucks.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Lastly, oh, here's the rest of the little people. Is one person and then the playpen. And then I found, I just thought this was really interesting, some smalls. These, I don't know what they are.
This is cool. This has got articulated tires that kind of look like.
Oh yeah, that goes with another batch of 4x4 stuff. That's Monster Jam.
Huh.
But I found a bunch of these little guys. They're super cute.
Either
They're
that or
like
it's-
military. So this guy is, Army.
The helmets are way too big. I love
Yes, there's, and then
That's
you
kind
know,
of a shtick, right?
Yeah, we got
Right.
the Air Force, and then we've got another guy here.
it. Look at me. I'm playing with the truck. I should pay
this-
attention to you people out here.
There's a couple of them here. One of them is Airborne. Yeah, Airborne medic. He's got the Airborne emblem. Was that the Airborne one here? Yes, Airborne.
In the airborne and then the
And the
medic
medic.
on the side.
So there's like 5 or 6 of them that I'm gonna lot together. Again, I don't know if they're worth a ton, but here's another one with a gun and then another one in the tank.
Huh. So you've got, well, if you've got like 4 purple and 3 purple.
3 purple and 4
Oh, you've got another one.
army.
So they could fight. Now you've got enough for a war.
Oh.
Like,
Well, why would they fight each other? We're all on the
because
same
that's
team.
what guys do. We'd take little army men and they'd fight each other. And then we shoot them with their BB guns too.
Yeah. So that's it in a nutshell.
No,
for me.
and
and
it's
then,
not.
oh my
So,
gosh! Oh, but wait, there's one more. We saved the
I
bangers.
was supposed to hand this to you behind the back. Get me to bring it up the middle.
Yeah, because in our video you claimed that you found it, but you did come.
No, that was the Simpsons thing. I didn't find this.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna
Yes.
give you a profile view. You have no idea what this is. It hangs on the wall, of course. It's on a board, and it is.
Dun dun dun.
It's a Grateful Dead puzzle.
Grateful Dead.
It's
Yes.
cool.
Yes, obviously it's already assembled. Someone put it together. They slapped it on a board. If it was not put together and still in a box,
So to be fair, we don't know what it's
it'd be worth $100.
Yeah,
but
on the board, we're not sure.
Yeah,
Think
but
you
it
could-
is
think you
complete.
can get, I can't see how you couldn't get 35 for it because people love the
I'm
Dead.
gonna ask 50 for it.
Are you?
Yeah, $49.99.
OBO, best
Yep,
offer.
and if you are interested in it, let me know.
That is
private
really
message
cool.
me or whatever. But yeah,
I like it.
yeah, it's not up on eBay yet, but we'll put it up on eBay.
Right on. You got
So-
a lot of work to do. A lot of
Yeah, I know.
listing
I
work to
got.
do.
It's going to be my minimum. So speaking about listing, I'm really trying to up the listing so I can keep up with it. Everything. I was pretty gung ho a couple weeks ago. I was doing like 20 a day, 25 a day, and that was just too much for me. You got to strike the balance. So I'm finding right now for me 15 to 20 is what I need to be doing. Plus, that's getting staying on top of our shipping too.
Part of it is too, if you get stuff like this that you've got to like piece together, part it, lot it. It takes extra time. So
Yeah.
if you're just taking like, I'm going to shoot 20 pairs of shoes or 20 shirts, that's way easier and list
Or
them.
25 pairs of rollerblades.
Yeah, which we've got to do that too. So anyway, we got tons more stuff, more videos coming out. You guys, thanks for watching. I'm
Don't
Brett.
forget to rock that like button.
Yep, this is Gretch.
Thanks for
See you
watching.
next time.
See ya.